found a new home. Days passed and I even learned some basic tailoring and designing from the old waitress. Within a month, I was able to design beautiful dresses and sweatshirts out of old rugged clothes. One day, while I was serving coffee to one of the customers, I accidentally spilled some over her dress. "Are you blind? That's a designer piece." She seemed really mad, so I'd said I'd get her something to wear. I ran to the storage room where I had all my designs, and since I couldn't pick one for her, I carried them all to her. Oh my God, these are amazing. Who made them? I did. She looked awestruck by my talent and told me she was a world-famous designer herself. Her name was Angelica Martino. And then she offered me a job as a designer. This was freaking awesome. I couldn't believe my ears. I took this opportunity and followed her to Italy and joined her massive company. And within months, I was making more money than I'd expected. Honestly, I was quite happy, but I always felt that there was something missing from my life. Tanya. I told Angelica I wanted to visit San Francisco, but she wouldn't let me. I can't let anyone go just like that. We have business to do here. And if you still want to go, you can. But then I won't give you any credits for your designs, girl. What? Why had she turned into a Karen? But I wasn't going to take that rubbish from her. I stormed out of her office, taking all my savings and cutting up all the designs I made for the company so they couldn't use them. Yeah, and I could hear the witch Angelica's screams as far up as the plane. As soon as I landed in the city, I crashed into someone I'd never imagined. Sebastian. Saul, is that you? Oh my God, I was so worried. I had no idea where you'd gone. Are you okay? Suddenly, I burst into tears and told him everything that happened, and he asked me to move into his place with him and Jerry. I said yes, and he took me to his huge mansion. And seeing the brothers taking care of each other made me think about Tanya even more. So I went to see her the first thing in the morning with Sebastian, but I was super shocked to see her all alone. She ran towards me as soon as she saw me and burst into tears. "Oh, Saul, where were you? I missed you so much. You said you'd come back for me, and I waited for you every single minute of every day. I felt so lonely without you. I missed you too, little sis. I thought about you every single day, and I'm so sorry that I made you wait for so long. But now that I'm here, I promise, I'm never gonna leave you alone, and I'll make up for everything." Then she told me that Linda had been living away with her rich boyfriend for months now, and she had left Tanya all by herself. She was unbelievable. I took Tanya with me to Sebastian's place, and I even filed a case against Linda for Tanya's custody, and she happily gave it away to me. Good riddance. After that, I opened my own fashion store. A few years later, Linda came back after getting dumped by her fraud boyfriend who took all her money and ran away. "I raised you all those years, so I deserve half of the money from your fashion store. You can't say no." "You didn't raise me, Linda. You just threw me out of my own house like trash. And now I'm returning the favor." "Yeah, Mom, I prefer to see you homeless because you're the worst mother on earth. Just get lost." "Oh, on second thought, why homeless when we can put her in jail? The right place for terrible people like her." We finally called the cops and filed a case against Linda. We won, and she was thrown in jail for years. And Tanya and I lived happily ever after.